How's it going? Welcome to Change is Good. My name is Brian. Yep, another $500 box of half dollars to go through. We'll be looking for silver proofs, NIFCs, or coins not intended for circulation, foreign coins, mint errors, and varieties such as double dies and repunch mint marks. This box has no stamp anywhere on it, so that could be good, could be bad. I've had 3 boxes this year without stamps, and 2 of them were really good. One of them was just okay, but we'll find out when we get into it. Let's get the show on the road. Looks normal so far. Let's get into the rolls. We're on roll number 7. We've got a double die. Let's check it out under the scope. Here we have a regular 1971 Philadelphia. Look at the lettering here in the word trust and compare this to this example. See how distorted the lettering is? Look at the R, how it kind of bows upwards at the bottom. The top of the U slants upwards as well. The S is super thick with splitting down it. And the right side of the T is extra wide with a big notch here on the far right corner. And you'll also see extra width here in the T and Y of Liberty. And if you look here at the R in Liberty, you'll see a split right here at the bottom right leg. You can also see doubling here of both bars of the E on the top side with notching at the top right corners. And if you look closely, you can also see splitting here on the B in Liberty as well. This is DDO-001 on Variety Vista and is not only rare, it's also unique in the way it's doubled because no other variety in the series looks quite like it and is doubled in the same way. All right, let's get back to it. Roll number 16, and we've got another double die. Under the scope is a 1974 D. You can see extreme thickness here in the motto and the date with splitting here on the left side of the 1 here, and the outside curl of the 9 here, and the inside curl through here as well. And if you look over at the word trust, you'll see heavy doubling in the lettering, especially in the R, the U, and the S. There's also a big split here on the back side of the 4 and the date. This is DDO-001 on Variety Vista, or the FS-101 in the Cherry Picker's Guide. It's a fairly common variety, but one of the most extreme double dies you'll find in the series. All right, let's get back to it. We're on the next roll number 17, and we've got another DDO. Let's check it out. Here we have a 1971 D. You can see extra thickness here in the date and the motto, with shallow notching here on the upper right corner of the I, and convexity down here at the bottom of the letter. And if you look at the word trust, you'll see splitting here at the bottom of both legs of the R and the top of the U on both sides. You can also see extra width here in the letter T in Liberty with widened split serifs on both sides. And if you look at the E in Liberty, you'll see a big split here at the bottom right corner of the middle bar. This is DDO number 13 on Variety Vista and is often confused for the FS-101 in the Cherry Picker's Guide, but this example has a different mint mark placement and a different shape of the letter I over here in the word N. All right, let's go back to it. We're now on roll number 33. And this time we have an NIFC, or coin not intended for circulation. It's a 2005 D with a mintage of 3.5 million. Okay, let's get back to the box. We're on the next roll number 34. We have another double die, and this one should look familiar. Here we have another 1974 D, DDO-001 on Variety Vista, or the FS-101 in the Cherry Picker's Guide. As you can see, the extreme thickness here in the motto and the date with splitting here on the left side of the 1 and the left side of the 9 here. There's also heavy doubling over here in the word trust, especially in the R, the U, and the S, and the big notch over here on the back side of the 4. All right, let's get back to it. The end is near. We're on roll number 48. We have another NIFC. This is a 2014 D with a mintage of 2.1 million. All right, 2 more rolls to go. We've got an empty box. Let's do a recap of the hunt. Well, that box was silver free, but it was still a pretty good box. We had 6 finds in total, including 4 DDOs. 1971 P, DDO number 1, that was my favorite find of the box, considering how scarce it is, and it's in pretty good shape. We had a 1971 D, DDO number 13, a pair of 1974 D FS-101s, and 2 NIFCs, a 2005 D and a 2014 D. And if you're only scoping 1971 Ds, the 71 Ps have 3 different varieties. This is one of the 2 DDOs you can find, and there's also a DDR. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, or maybe learned something new, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any feedback or questions about any of these finds, just leave me a comment and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thanks again, and remember, every coin has a story to tell. Let's listen. I'll see y'all next time.